Hello everyone around the world, I am TTL F1's new commentator for Season 10, the Zebra 94. Thank you for having me here today. We have an incredible doubleheader lined up for you guys here today. It's going to be 2 rounds. Season 10 will be featuring 25% races. However, with the shortened races, the stewards will be on the drivers even harder. This does not make it a sprint race, just a more condensed down version of the season to prepare ourselves for the upcoming F1 2018. It looks like we're getting the race start right underway. I thought there was qualifying, but we are going to kind of new platform for me, new league, so I do apologize if I mess up some of the drivers' names, so please inform me that either in the chat or later on when we get the chance. But here we go, we're gonna race start. About ready to go. Green flag racing. Oh, we're doing one shot, that's why. So here we go, one shot qualifying around Australian Grand Prix, so it's 25% race distance with one shot. There you see all the drivers kind of battling for positions. We see Spike UK, which comes Spike for short, Steph 92, Ollie P, who are following around currently right now, Siege TTG Maze, VSR Blizzard, who is the, what I was told, the previous champion, Season 9's champion, so we'll see if he can defend his title as well. So it looks like Ollie P has dropped down quite a bit, but Blizzard has shot up. Yeah, so we're just going to try to focus on one because the very delayed camera changes between cars. So we're just going to keep a look on the intervals and the timings and whatnot. So Damien B is already out, so he'll be starting in the back of the pack at 19th position. But so far looks like it's Blizzard and Lambo. We have a Lambo fan in the chat as we speak. Speaking of which, oh, we have Ministry Man going hard into the wall, and he is going to be out for qualifying there. And we're just going to go up to... We're going to go up to Blizzard, who is going into the second to last corner in that Haas machine. Then rounding the last corner, really spinning out wide using all the rumble strips. So good thing he didn't go too far off, or else I would have avoided his lap. And he is going to go across P1, a 21.299. That is, wow, over a second faster than everyone else. So he is going to be absolutely on fire. So one shot qualifying done and over with. So we have our first pole sitter for the season. But now that we have this break in the action real quick, just would like to say a few words from our sponsors, Weak Wi-Fi Solutions. Weak Wi-Fi Solutions is a connectivity and gaming solutions website. If you're gaming or streaming on a wireless connection, they have a selection of devices that can help strengthen your internet connection and reduce lag and buffering for a better online experience. They also have a decent selection of other gaming accessories on there, such as controllers, headsets, steering wheels, gaming routers, and also a link to a pre-order for the F1 2018 game as well. Also on some upcoming releases. Check out the website at weakwifisolutions.com for more info, especially if you're on Wi-Fi and want a stronger connection for gaming. That is Weak Wi-Fi Solutions. So make sure to give them a check. You also follow them on Twitter. Just search Weak Wi-Fi Solutions and give them a follow. Definitely a big shout out to them for sponsoring Season 10. So it's going to be very, very exciting. So we're about to get go. Green flag racing. I do apologize for not reading off the current list. I had to get that ad readout. But here we go. We'll be able to go over the grid as we go through the pace lap as it is a bit of a start. So starting P1, Season 9's winner, VSR Blizzard. Then starting second place in the Sahara Force India, we have TTG Lambo. Excuse me. Fifth place is Spike 84. And the Sauber Steph 92 will be starting in the fourth place in the Mercedes. Zexer, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Zexer will be starting, again, please correct me if I'm wrong if I am butchering your names. Zexter will be starting 5th place. Ollie P in the McLaren, he'll be in 6th place. TTG Mays, he was the guy who came out and asked me if I would like to be part of the team. I said, of course. He'll be starting 7th in the Mercedes. Then we have Weed Nation. He's starting 8th in the Renault. TTG Squeezy will be starting 9th in the Haas. TTG Allen will be starting 10th in the Renault. Crazy Legs in the Sauber will be starting outside the top 10 in 11th position. Hassels 12th in the Red Bull. Plaster 1590 will be starting 13th, so 12 and 13th on the grid for Red Bull. Darren Sinclair, he'll be starting towards the back, 14th position in the Williams machine, a Siege 87 or CG. Not sure. I'm gonna go with Siege. Again, correct me either in the group chat or in the comments after the race, please. We started 15th in the McLaren. Ministry Man, who had that wicked crash spin out, he'll be starting in 16th. Then Damian B will be starting 19th or 17th, excuse me, in the Williams. Then Light E 44, really taking his time going around the track. He will be starting 18th in the Ferrari, and then only one Sheo. We'll be calling him Sheo for short. He'll be starting last in P19. So as the drivers finish lining up, and Light's really taking his time going around the last corner, really taking advantage, trying to get the tires to try to have his as the warmest tires as I can even speak. But here we go, change that camera type, 5 red lights, again, 25%, 15 laps, and we are underway for the start of Season 10 at TTL F1, and it looks like Blizzard getting a great start for Lambo, really trying to get right underneath on the inside line with Spike on the inside. We have Steph and Zexter, they're battling out for it as well. We have a caution. The car's kind of falling back there. Everyone trying to really get their position early on in the race, switching the position changes. Looks like Plaster and Darren Sinclair, they fell back the most. And we do have a caution in Sector 1 as we see Siege really dropping down light with a 5-second start go penalty for quarter cutting and gaining 1 position. But it's going to be tight as Blizzard is trying to catch up and maybe even pass the pole sitter. That is Blizzard, the reigning and defending champion, but right on him. We will not let up. Spike right behind him, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. This is going to be season long. I believe it's 2 races a night. We're going to be having 2 races tonight, Australia and China. So after this race is over, I will stop the stream and start a new one on this channel, which I'll post on Twitter as well. So it looks like Blizzard is trying to get ahead, trying to get that clean air. Lambo kind of getting stuck behind there, but we're actually going to go down here between one Sheo and Crazy Leg side by side on board with Crazy Leg right behind Sheo, and we just have a nice long train of cars battling it out. Looks like we have a nice little battle up there. That is between Squeezy and Maze. Squeezy trying to squeeze us people. It's actually Weed Nation and Sheo. They're side by side going around the last corner. And it's a drag race down. DRS will be activated on lap 1, but it's now a drag race between teammates for TT Gaming. That is going to be a new thing that they just released. More on that in just a bit. I'll definitely gladly do a plug for that. Pretty sure they will appreciate it. But right now, as you look in the intervals, Blizzard is taking off. But this is the gaggle. This is the battle for 11 through 7. Very, very close. And it looks like Squeegee is leading as we see a Sauber run wide. That would be the Sauber of Crazy Legs. He's going to drop down to 11 as Ministry Man takes that position away, but Weed Nation still right behind them, hoping for one of those drivers to make a mistake. Very clean racing for this kind of very short race, 15 laps. Pit stops are still mandatory in these 25% races as well. As Weed Nation actually drops, what happened to him? Looks like he's missing part of his front right wing. Yes, he is, so that's really going to hamper his time. This will actually be the most opportune time, there you see it from that shot, to go in and pit. Might as well get your pit stop done and over with. We're actually going to go back to Spike, who's trying to pass on Lambo, getting very, very close. Don't worry, I'm still keeping the track on the intervals to the left. That's going to be definitely hard to keep a track of with these 25% races. They're going to be everywhere. Everyone's trying to balance positions at once. And there you see Spike really taking the tighter line through 1 and 2, that very fast chicane, which can really catch people out if you go wide and accelerate and hit those rumble strips, really spin your tires and could really end your night. So Blizzard getting that open air, but now Lambo has to worry about Spike behind him, really putting the pressure on him, and Steph is trying to utilize this battle to possibly catch up and get a bottom step on the podium. So yeah, what do you guys think about this Season 10 action already? It's very fun. Give us a like. Subscribe if you haven't. We already got 2 likes. It's amazing. Thank you guys. And give us a follow us on Twitter as well. We have multiple the TT Gaming and TT League has got multiple websites, or not multiple websites, multiple Twitters to follow. So follow them at TT Gaming as they're going through a ghost car of Darren Sinclair. He's down in 19th. Give me 1 second. I think I hear my door knocking. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, we're back. Neighbor asked me a question, see if I smelled gas when I walked outside. I do not. So Ollie P and Light have decided to pit, so we're actually going to throw that detail up on the screen right now. There you go. Plenty of people have yet to stop, but still the battle between Spike and Lambo. But didn't really miss anything. We're actually going to jump down to Sheo and Squeezy. Sheo's really moved up through the field. Battling for the top 5. The Squeegee's trying to hold his position, but looks like Sheo really kind of putting the pressure. This is such a great shot. Very, very fast. I mean, it's very urgent as well. It's amazing just the difference a 50% race makes compared to a 25% race. Everyone is a lot more sporadic. We're actually going to go back here. This is Crazy Legs and Ministry Man. The Sauber and the Ferrari battling it out. On board with him. Oh, looks like Shea was able to get it past Squeezy. We were able to see that just a bit ahead. Actually, Squeezy's going to lay off and going to run into the pits real quick. So he's going to get his pit stop done and over with. We're on lap 5 and 15. That'd be 11 laps to go here in round 1 for TTL F1 Season 10. Sponsored by Weak Wi-Fi Solutions. So going through Ministry Man, still trying to pass TTG Maze. Crazy Lake still right behind him too. So Squeezy getting passed by both Ollie and Zexer in the back. We still have positions 1 through 12 who have still yet to pit. Blizzard has just taken off. Already up 2.5, almost 3 seconds now after just 5 laps. So you can only imagine what it would be like in a 50% race as we get a great, beautiful onboard shot of Ministry Man really putting the pressure on Maze. Ooh, Maze getting that left rear tire into the grass. It's very, very scary because that's part where you accelerate out. Very interesting to see the type of racing lines as Maze has Sheo in his sights, but still pretty far back as Spike and Steph are both into the pits, so they're actually going to be coming out. There we see Spike throwing on the Ultra Softs there, or Super Softs. Take a look at the tire allocations or which drivers put on what, but Spike is going to come out in front of Damien. Yes, he is. So he's going to have to be working through traffic right now, but we're going to go back up to Crazy Legs and Ministry Man and Maze. Still in that 3-car train. This for 4th, 5th, and 6th, but that's going to be changing after all the pit stops are all said and done. Here's a quick look at the tires. Who has what on? as we do have a caution in Sector 1. Weed Nation deciding to pit. It's actually going to be Zexer who's going to be down. And he has no front wing, so he's actually have to come in again, which is not good, unfortunate for him. So he is actually going to lay off in the gravel trap real quick and then slowly merge back on. Don't know what he's doing. I think he might call it a race. He's going to park it. Yes, his car does go ghost, and he's going to call it a race. So unfortunate for him, he has retired, and he's just going to kind of reset himself for the Chinese Grand Prix coming up right after this race. So, I mean, very smart for him. Blizzard with a 3-second penalty. So Lambo, Sheo, and Mays all going into the pits. Ministry Man and Crazy Legs, they are staying out. But yeah, very smart move actually for Zexer. No point in really raising your blood pressure over and pitting twice. Might as well just call it a day and just really restart and mentally prepare for the next race coming up. So actually, kind of a rather smart move on him. But Crazy Legs has fell back a couple tenths, but he's still there. He still has shown his presence. The Ministry Man. We have a look back on the rear wing of the Ferrari as Crazy Legs trying to catch up. Ministry Man does have a nice, steady pace, kind of going through the straight chicane straight, locking up the brakes, locking up the tires. Very, very close, but we're going to go down to, this is like a nice 4 or 5 train car. Squeegee, Siege, Ollie, Maze, and Steph, and then Sheo's actually in front of them. So Sheo looking to be 4th, it looks like, when all pit stops are said and done. There's these side by side. It's Squeegee and Ollie, 2 teammates side by side as they go through the very fast chicane. That's very scary, very ballsy. Oh, we got a contact. That's going to be Ollie P going into the wall, and he is out of the race. He let it for his teammate, but Squeezy just comes squeezing on through, and contact was made. Oh, that's definitely going to go to the stewards. Like I said before, at the start of one-shot qualifying, that the stewards are going to be a lot more tough on the drivers because of the short stints. So remember, DRS is open. Siege and Maze are side by side, and it looks like Crazy Legs is going to be right in the action of this. He's on fresh tires. What's going to happen? Steph runs wide. That's going to allow Crazy Legs to make the pass, and Siege making the pass on Steph. 5-car train. Whoa, Maze pushing Squeezy out. Oh my goodness gracious, look at this 5-car battle. This is all for 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. And I catch my breath there. How to, when it's this driving, there's actually an still amazing battle going on. This between Siege and Crazy Legs, but Steph is right behind him. Light with a 3-second penalty, going through the fast chicane. Ooh, different cars taking different lines. Steph taking a more tighter line and able to kind of power around, trying to go around the outside, but Crazy Legs still holding the inside line. Yeah, Crazy Legs looking back, saying, yes, keep battling some more. Let me pull away. But Siege is not wanting to give up that nice position as Ministry Man, Plaster, and Damien both pit. It's going to be interesting where Ministry Man comes out. It's going to be absolute chaos. And he's on his way out. Is he going to be ahead? No, he's actually going to be right in the middle of the pack. He's actually going to be right between the 2 Mercedes. Yes, he is. So Mays is going to have to check up a bit. So now we have a 6-car battle. Or it looks like it's kind of split up between 3 and 3. Since Ministry Man came out, Squeegee, I keep seeing Squeezy trying to go on the inside. Ollie P has left after that unfortunate crash out, but he's going to prepare himself and he's going to come back for round 2 at China right after this race. And Blizzard has already pit. Lambo is back in second. He is 1.2 seconds back to Blizzard. He's just so fast, but remember, he also has a 3-second penalty he has to worry about, so he has to get in front of Lambo in the next 7 laps. 7 laps to go here in the Australian Grand Prix. It's been exciting. It's been tight all race so far. There hasn't been a single dull moment. It looks like we're actually going to go back down to the back here. This is between Castles and Allen. This is a battle for 14th and 15th. Don't worry, we're keeping an eye on the intervals. We're trying to focus on the rather close battles, even though that is definitely a battle for points. Still got to give the back markers a little bit of camera time. They really appreciate it in the long run. Now we're going to go back up to Siege and Crazy Legs. Again, DRS is open. Crazy Legs just still too far back, but Siege is going to have the DRS. He's going to try to be right in the slipstream. Siege. No, he's going to be too far back to try to dive it down on the inside. 6 laps to go. And keep an eye on the interval between Blizzard and Lambo. Blizzard's able to get ahead of Lambo by 3 seconds. He will take the win. Will take the top step of the podium, but if not, the win will go to Lambo due to technicalities. Ministry Man and Steph, they're battling on Mercedes and Ferrari. Tale as old as time. In current day F1. Ooh. Ministry Man looking to try to go around the outside. Number 16. Trying to look on the inside. Steph defends. He's not going to go on the outside. Can he make it stick? I don't think he can. No, he's going to touch the grass just a bit. That's going to allow Squeezy to maybe catch up. No. I mean, he does get to by a couple tenths, but I really thought he was going to be able to close in the gap there. Really kind of throwing the car in on the inside, setting himself up for the last corner. Really, the second last corner is more of a setup corner for the last turn. So great line by Steph. Looking at Steph's line, he's been really taking the defensive line. Immediately goes on the inside once he gets on a straight. And again, defending himself, making Ministry Man's like, hey, if you want to pass me, you have to pass me the hard way. But however, due to the nature of this track, a little bit of contact there. The Ministry Man holds on, and Steph actually kind of runs wide. He's going to go on the ground. Is he going to collect the Ferrari? I don't think so. There's going to be side by side, and Squeezy is going to do a double overtake due to the mistake, and Blizzard get another warning. So now he has 3 seconds to worry about. He may get dropped down to 3 positions, or down to P3 if he's not careful, and Light E44 is out of the race. So 3 DNFs already. I'll say already, we have 5 laps to go in the race. So 3 DNFs after lap 11. We do have a caution or a yellow in sector 1, but amazing for Squeezy. The opportunity has really sat behind and really just waited for it, and it happened. Those two got together, and now Squeezy is the man leading the pack. This is for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. So all drivers will be scoring points here, but it's about how many points will they score. They're seeing Mays and Steph, Mercedes running 9 and 10. Looks like Ministry Man, he does have the fast car. The Ferrari his setup's definitely going to be faster, as Squeezy defending the inside, very smooth, and defends the chicane out. It's a great job by Squeezy. Holding on, 4 laps to go. No, Ministry Man wants that position bad. He wants it really bad. He's stiffing. He's trying to really pull ahead of the 2 Mercedes. Mays is kind of just lurking back there, hoping for another similar incident, this time with the Haas and the Ferrari, so the 2 Mercedes can pull on through. That's a great car control by those drivers. It was close. It could have been a multi-car collision, and multiple cars could have been out. Blizzard passing the mark. We have 3 laps to go, but he does have 6 seconds worth of penalties that will be assessed towards the end of the race. So Lambo really needs to keep up the pressure. He is 4.5 seconds down, 3 laps to go. He just needs to keep it in 6 seconds, or else if he doesn't, he will not get that top step at the podium. So again, Squeezy defending. And looks like Steph got around Ministry Man there. It was kind of a bad camera angle, so we didn't see the pass. Oh no! Huge crash from Steph. He goes into the grass and he's going to lose part of his front left wing. And Squeezy gets spun out as well. What on earth just happened? Steph just going in too hot, too fast. Now Ministry Man, he's back up to where he was. And May's up in P8. And now Siege and Crazy Legs, they're having their own battle just a couple turns up the road. Wow. Ooh. Looks like Siege's McLaren was kind of really loose going around there, but he was able to kind of catch it and just get the grip on. It's all about the mechanical grip. And looks like Weed Nation is catching up to Steph after that unfortunate incident. Crazy Legs for the 3-second time penalty. Oh, there he is. So here we go, Weed Nation and Steph going around the outside. Weed Nation's going to easily make the pass, and he keeps it together. 2 laps to go. So Steph is going to, looks like he's going to stay out. He does have, yeah, he's going to stay out. Ministry Man with a 3-second penalty. That's going to maybe push him back to P8. That's going to give Mays 7th place. So right now, the closest battle that we have, Steph's got a damaged front wing, so that battle's going to go down. But it's just going to be between, they go through the ghost step, Darren Sinclair. So we see Crazy Legs and Sheo. They're going to be kind of the only one that has a steady battle. We see the position change. Sheo starting dead last and moving his way up. He's up to P4. Again, taking a look at it, 2 laps to go. If Lambo can keep within half a second in the next 1.5 laps, he will take the win, but I think Blizzard is just too dang fast. Here we go, 1 lap to go. Steph with a 3-second time penalty as well. Plaster might actually pass him. Is indeed a battle for the top 5, 6th, 5th, and 4th. Battling it out. Siege in the back, Crazy Legs, and then Sheo. We're actually going to go up to the leader as it stands. 6 seconds. He just has to finish ahead. Man, just really throwing in his car. We're going to run on board with him for the last couple laps. He just has to stay ahead of that 6-second mark. Ooh, now he's under it just ever so slightly. You know, Lambo's really going to be pushing for it. Blizzard, second to last corner. He's really got to nail these if he wants to take it. Crosses the line. He will cross the line first. There it is. But what about Lambo? It's going to be close. Will he get it? Why is he waving? Oh, he just misses out. Just 5/10, but Siege and Crazy Legs, they swapped over. Spike will come in 3rd. But what about for 4th, 5th, and 6th? It's been a close race so far. Siege is going to get, or Sheo's going to get the better of them for sure. He's going to swerve. Sheo will take the victory. Siege, or Sheo will take 4th, Siege 5th, Crazy Legs 6th. Ministry Man 7th. What about Maze? He will come in 8th. Squeezy 9th. I'm sure that's not the run that he wanted to have. Weed Nation will cross the line in 10th. And Steph, with a broken front wing, come across in 11th. So no points will be awarded for him, unfortunately. Plaster 12th. Damien 12th. Plaster gets moved down a position. Here comes Allen in 14th, and that is the round 1 all said and done. So we go to the podium celebrations. So an amazing drive from Blizzard, just gets out. Just gets out ahead of Lambo there, but Lambo was just a little bit faster, literally 0.2 faster. He would have taken the win. But nonetheless, congratulations to the top 3 drivers. Yeah, 6 seconds. Lambo ran a really clean race. And so that's going to be it from us for round 1. Stay tuned as we'll get the stream up for round 2 in just 1 second. So we're going to stop this one, and then I'm going to start a next stream immediately after. So stay tuned for round 2 for the Chinese Grand Prix. If you liked what you saw, definitely stay around because China's going to be even more insane due to the wacky nature of the course. So please stand by. I'm Zebra94 signing off, but we'll be back very soon.